In this video, we discuss how to measure or quantify lipofuscin by hand using the software program GIMP. So hopefully you've downloaded GIMP, and then open it up, and you start with this little box. Then go to your directory where you saved some of your fundus photos, like here's one, and then just take it and drag it into the box. I don't know what this is about not sorting, but it doesn't seem to affect anything, so don't worry about it. Okay, now at this point, if you notice your directions, I've printed and sent you some directions on what to do. You can follow those. And the first thing you do is go into colors, and wait a second, let me bring the instructions over so you can kind of see them as we go along. Let's see here. Okay, so we dragged our file, and now we're going to go to colors and threshold. Now the threshold box, got to get it on our screen here, is right here. Now there's a black and an open triangle. We want to move the black to the beginning of our distribution, which is around here. Notice there are these are actually black bars. That's this section out here that's totally black, that is irrelevant. It's just part of the cutoff picture. The white triangle we want to move to the start or the end of the distribution, right there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the black triangle, we're going to move it to the right. And you can see that as we move it, we start defining things. The macula starts to show up, and you can see these black vessels, the primary vessels through there showing up. And we're going to keep going through there. We're interested, we could measure the point, which is where the black vessels are pretty much defined, somewhere around in there. But we're not going to bother with that right now. Let's just go straight to lipofuscin. As we move, you can see we're getting that bright circular ring of autofluorescence from the lipofuscin. Now notice that there are little vessels that start coming out, and our objective is to follow those and watch them as they grow. Now what you want to do is pick one or two, and let's see if we can. We're going to follow this little guy right here. Unfortunately, I can't make it grow while we're in this mode, but you can see we've started a vessel right there. Okay, so it's right here, and let's move it over, and it's growing, it's come down. Now at this point, it's not really growing anymore, it's just getting blacker. So we want to find that sweet spot where it just stops growing and all the noise is not there. We can try a couple other spots. Let's try maybe, what about this guy right here? What does he look like as we move around? Grow to about there. Yeah, we're getting kind of a similar sort of thing. Different things where and then this is probably not too bad. So we've found the point where we've got the most light with the least amount of further growth in the in the vessels, and we've minimized the dark black splotchy things. It's pretty subjective, but really not too bad. Okay, now notice we're going to record these numbers. So record 105 and 135. 105, 135. Okay, once you've done that, then cancel the threshold. The threshold, what it does is it just gives us pure white and pure black. It transfers everything into those two things. Now we're going to go to Colors, Info, Histogram, and then we're going to put in the numbers 105, which we just recorded, and 135. What did I just do? Let's try that again. We don't want threshold. Oh, there it is. 105 and 135. And then if you look down here, you can see this is the space that we're measuring. The histogram within this region. This is the white ring that we were looking at. And the mean illumination, the mean pixel, is this pixel right here, and that is 113.9. Unfortunately, they make their stuff really, really, really small, and I don't know how to make that bigger, but you can see it on your screen. 113.9. So that's the amount of lipofuscin, and you record that number, and that's what we think this first picture is. And that's it.